We're diving into a topic that's crucial for achieving our goals and dreams: time management. They say time is our most valuable asset, and it's absolutely true. Whether you're a student, a professional, an entrepreneur, or just someone looking to make the most out of life, understanding and mastering time management can be a game changer. In this video, we'll explore why time is so important and share practical tips to make the most of every moment. The value of time. Imagine if we had an infinite amount of time, would we still feel the urgency to get things done? Probably not. The scarcity of time is what gives it value. Time is the one resource that's always ticking away, regardless of what we do. It's non-renewable and irretrievable. Think about it. Every second that passes is gone forever. This scarcity emphasizes the importance of using our time wisely. Think about it this way: time is the canvas upon which we paint our lives. Every choice we make, every experience we have, every goal we pursue is all laid out on this canvas. Once a moment has passed, it's gone forever. This makes each second that ticks away incredibly significant. The scarcity of time is what gives it its value. It's something we can never regain once it's spent. This scarcity is what drives us to make the most of our time. It's the reason we strive to accomplish our dreams, connect with loved ones, and create lasting memories. Another aspect of time's value is its equal distribution. Regardless of our backgrounds, social status, or wealth, each of us gets the same 24 hours in a day. It's how we choose to utilize those hours that can make all the difference in our lives. The decisions we make with our time shape our future, determining whether we thrive or merely survive. Imagine time as a currency, and every moment as a coin. You can choose to invest your coins wisely in endeavors that bring growth, fulfillment, and happiness. Or you can spend them frivolously, without consideration for their worth. The choice is yours, but the consequences of those choices are profound and enduring. The great inventor and visionary, Steve Jobs, once said, "Your time is limited. Don't waste it living someone else's life." These words underscore the importance of living authentically, of pursuing what truly matters to us. Because we can't afford to squander our limited time on Earth. So, the next time you catch yourself idly passing the hours, remind yourself of the value each moment holds. Time is our most valuable resource, the thread that weaves the tapestry of our lives. Embrace it, cherish it, and wield it wisely, for in the grand symphony of existence, time is the conductor of our destiny. Take a moment to reflect on how you've been investing your moments. Are you using them to build a life of purpose and meaning? Remember, time is the currency of life, and it's up to us to spend it wisely. Time and goal achievement. Time management is directly linked to achieving our goals. Whether you're aiming for academic success, career growth, or personal development, effective time management is key. Without a clear plan and a well-organized schedule, it's easy to get lost in the chaos of daily life. Setting specific goals and allocating time for each task brings clarity and purpose to our days. Goals give us direction and purpose in life. They're the lighthouses guiding us through the vast sea of opportunities and challenges. But here's the catch: without effective time management, even the loftiest goals can remain unattainable dreams. Imagine you have a grand goal, something that excites and motivates you. It might be completing a degree, launching a business, or adopting a healthier lifestyle. Now, this goal requires a series of tasks, steps to take, milestones to reach. Time management is the bridge that connects these tasks to your goal. Break down your goal into smaller, manageable pieces. Each piece represents a step forward, and each step requires a specific investment of time. This is where time management comes into play. Allocating dedicated time to each task keeps you on track and ensures progress. Let's say you're writing a book. Without setting aside time for research, drafting, editing, and proofreading, the book remains an idea. But by allocating specific time blocks for each stage, you turn that idea into a tangible reality. The same principle applies to any goal. Whether it's learning a new skill, completing a project, or even working towards personal growth, think of time management as a GPS for your goals. It helps you chart the most efficient route, avoiding unnecessary detours and roadblocks. However, the journey isn't just about speeding through tasks, it's about pacing yourself. Rushing through tasks might lead to mistakes, burnout, or neglecting important details. Effective time management balances progress and quality. The famous motivational speaker, Zig Ziglar, once said, "Lack of direction, not lack of time, is the problem. We all have 24-hour days." This statement resonates deeply with the essence of time management and goal achievement. It's about knowing where you're headed and leveraging your time to get there. Now, let's address a common misconception. Some believe that time management suffocates spontaneity and creativity. Quite the contrary, when you allocate time effectively, you create space for brainstorming, exploring new ideas, and making adjustments along the way. It's about finding that sweet spot between structure and flexibility. In the end, the crux of time and goal achievement is discipline. It's about respecting the time you've allocated for a task, even when distractions beckon. This discipline fuels your progress, inch by inch, bringing you closer to the finish line. Remember, it's not just about reaching the end goal. It's about the journey, the growth, and the lessons learned along the way. Effective time management transforms goals from dreams to reality, from someday to today. Are you effectively managing your time to ensure progress? Keep in mind that every minute you invest in your goals brings you closer to realizing your dreams. Overcoming procrastination. Procrastination is a time thief. It steals away precious hours that could be spent on productive endeavors. The more we delay, the more we feel stressed and rushed later on. By embracing time management techniques, like the Pomodoro technique or the 2-minute rule, we can break tasks into manageable chunks and overcome the urge to procrastinate. Procrastination is like a sly thief that robs us of valuable time and hinders our progress. It's the act of delaying tasks that we know we should be doing. We often fall into its trap when faced with tasks that seem overwhelming, complex, or simply unappealing. The first step in conquering procrastination is to recognize and acknowledge it. We've all been there, the lure of scrolling through social media, binge-watching TV shows, or finding any excuse to avoid a task. But awareness is the key to change. One effective strategy to counter procrastination is the Pomodoro technique. It involves breaking your work into focused intervals, typically 25 minutes, followed by a 5-minute break. After completing 4 cycles, take a longer break. This technique capitalizes on your brain's ability to stay engaged for shorter periods and can turn daunting tasks into manageable chunks. Another approach is the 2-minute rule, popularized by productivity guru David Allen. If a task takes less than 2 minutes to complete, do it immediately. This simple rule prevents small tasks from piling up and becoming overwhelming. Sometimes, procrastination is a result of perfectionism. We delay starting a task because we want it to be flawless. Remember, done is better than perfect. Embrace the idea that progress matters more than perfection, and you'll find yourself more willing to start. Visual cues can also work wonders. Place reminders of your goals or tasks in plain sight, whether it's a sticky note on your computer or a to-do list on your desk. These visual cues can nudge you to stay on track and avoid getting lost in procrastination. When battling procrastination, it's crucial to address the underlying reasons. Are you feeling overwhelmed? Break the task into smaller steps. Are you lacking motivation? Find ways to reward yourself after completing milestones. By understanding why you're procrastinating, you can develop tailored strategies to overcome it. Surrounding yourself with a supportive environment can make a huge difference. Find an accountability partner or join a study group or a team. Sharing your goals and progress with others adds a layer of responsibility, making you more committed to overcoming procrastination. It's important to remember that everyone struggles with procrastination from time to time. The key is to be kind to yourself, practice self-compassion, and develop a proactive attitude towards managing your time. Overcoming procrastination isn't just about checking off tasks. It's about gaining a sense of accomplishment, boosting your confidence, and freeing up time for the things that truly matter. Remember that it's a battle worth fighting. By implementing strategies like the Pomodoro technique, the 2-minute rule, and understanding your own tendencies, you can reclaim your time from the jaws of procrastination. Quality versus quantity. It's not just about how much time we spend on a task, but how effectively we use that time. Have you ever heard of the 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle? It states that roughly 80% of results come from 20% of efforts. By focusing on the most impactful tasks, we can maximize our productivity and achieve more in less time. When it comes to our tasks and endeavors, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that more is always better. We often equate productivity with the sheer quantity of tasks completed. However, it's important to recognize that quality and quantity are not mutually exclusive. They can and should coexist. Imagine this scenario. You have a long to-do list that you're determined to power through. You rush from task to task, checking off items as quickly as possible. At the end of the day, you've accomplished a lot, but when you reflect, you realize that some tasks were done haphazardly, without your best effort. This is where the principle of quality over quantity comes into play. It's about recognizing that focusing on fewer tasks and executing them to the best of your ability can often yield greater results than trying to tackle a mountain of tasks with less attention to detail. consider the 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle. This principle suggests that approximately 80% of results come from 20% of efforts. In other words, a small fraction of your tasks will contribute the most to your desired outcomes. By identifying these high-impact tasks and giving them your full attention, you can maximize your efficiency and impact. When it comes to time management, it's not just about how much you do, but how well you do it. Prioritizing tasks based on their importance and aligning them with your goals ensures that you're investing your time where it truly matters. This approach helps prevent burnout, reduces stress, and fosters a sense of accomplishment. Let's consider the analogy of a chef preparing a gourmet meal. The chef doesn't rush through each step or use subpar ingredients. Instead, they carefully select the finest ingredients, pay attention to every detail, and take the time to create a masterpiece. Similarly, approaching your tasks with an emphasis on quality ensures that each task you complete is a reflection of your best effort. However, this doesn't mean you should spend an excessive amount of time on every task. It's about finding the right balance between depth and efficiency. Set clear standards for what constitutes a job well done, and make a conscious effort to meet those standards without unnecessary perfectionism. In the end, the goal is to create a harmonious blend of quality and quantity in your time management approach. Prioritize tasks that align with your goals, give them your full attention, and recognize that achieving more doesn't necessarily mean doing more. Strive for meaningful accomplishments rather than an overflowing task list. Remember that your time is a precious resource. By focusing on high-impact tasks and striving for quality in your endeavors, you can achieve more meaningful results in less time. Balancing work and rest. While it's important to work hard and be productive, it's equally crucial to recharge. Burning the candle at both ends can lead to burnout and decreased efficiency. Building breaks and leisure time into our schedules not only boosts our well-being but also enhances our overall productivity when we return to work. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and forget the importance of rest. We often glorify busyness, believing that constant activity leads to greater achievements. However, this mindset can lead to burnout, decreased efficiency, and even health issues. Balancing work and rest doesn't mean that you have to choose between the two. In fact, they are complementary forces. Just like the inhale and exhale of breath, work and rest need to coexist to create a harmonious rhythm. Let's start with the concept of work-life integration. Instead of striving for a rigid separation between work and personal life, consider how you can weave them together in a way that supports your overall well-being. This might involve setting clear boundaries for when work ends and leisure begins, allowing you to fully engage in both realms. One effective technique is the Pomodoro technique, which we discussed earlier. It's a work-rest cycle that emphasizes short bursts of focused work followed by regular breaks. This approach not only enhances productivity but also ensures that you're giving your mind and body the rest they need. Restorative breaks are crucial for maintaining peak performance. Engaging in activities you enjoy during breaks, such as taking a walk, practicing mindfulness, or simply sitting quietly, helps recharge your energy and creativity. Another vital aspect of work-rest balance is recognizing the law of diminishing returns. Pushing yourself beyond a certain point of exhaustion doesn't result in higher productivity. It leads to mistakes, frustration, and a decrease in the quality of your work. In the workplace, many companies are recognizing the importance of rest and are implementing initiatives such as flexible work hours, remote work options, and wellness programs. This shift acknowledges that employees who feel well-rested are more engaged, innovative, and motivated. The concept of strategic laziness might seem counterintuitive, but it has its merits. It's about deliberately allowing yourself moments of leisure and relaxation, not out of laziness, but as a strategy to boost your long-term productivity. These breaks allow your brain to process information and come up with fresh ideas. When it comes to rest, quality matters as much as quantity. Ensure that your sleep is a priority. It's the foundation of your well-being. A good night's sleep rejuvenates your mind and body, enabling you to tackle challenges with renewed vigor. Remember that the goal is not to avoid work altogether, but to approach it with intention and balance. By respecting your need for rest, you're investing in your long-term success and happiness. Are you giving yourself the rest you deserve? Remember that true productivity isn't about constant hustle. It's about aligning your efforts with your well-being. Tips for effective time management. Tip 1. Set clear goals. Begin with the end in mind. Define your short-term and long-term goals. Having a clear sense of purpose gives direction to your tasks and helps you prioritize effectively. Tip 2. Prioritize tasks. Not all tasks are created equal. Identify high-priority tasks that align with your goals. Focus on completing these tasks before moving on to less important ones. Tip 3. Use tools. Leverage technology to your advantage. Calendars, task management apps, and to-do lists can help you stay organized and on track. Tip 4. Batch similar tasks. Group similar tasks together and tackle them in one go. This minimizes mental switching and increases efficiency. Tip 5. Avoid multitasking. Contrary to popular belief, multitasking can decrease productivity. Focus on one task at a time to improve concentration and quality of work. Tip 6. Learn to say no. It's tempting to take on every opportunity, but overcommitting leads to stress and inefficiency. Politely decline tasks that don't align with your goals or schedule. Tip 7. Delegate when possible. If you have a team or resources available, delegate tasks that others can handle. This frees up your time for tasks that require your expertise. Tip 8. Set time limits. Allocate specific time blocks to tasks. The Parkinson's law states that work expands to fill the time available, so setting limits can increase efficiency. Tip 9. Take breaks. Breaks aren't just a luxury, they're essential for maintaining focus and preventing burnout. Use techniques like the Pomodoro technique to balance work and rest. Tip 10. Reflect and adjust. Regularly evaluate your progress. What's working, what's not. Adjust your strategies based on your observations to continually improve. Tip 11. Learn from mistakes. Don't beat yourself up over occasional time management slip-ups. Learn from your mistakes and use them as stepping stones to improvement. Tip 12. Embrace flexibility. While structure is important, life is unpredictable. Be adaptable and open to making adjustments as circumstances change. Tip 13. Set boundaries. Establish clear boundaries between work and personal life. This prevents work from encroaching on your relaxation time. Tip 14. Practice self-care. Prioritize your physical and mental well-being. A healthy mind and body are essential for effective time management. Tip 15. Celebrate progress. Acknowledge your achievements. No matter how small, celebrating progress boosts motivation and reinforces positive habits. Remember, these tips are tools to help you sculpt a more organized and fulfilling life. Experiment with different techniques and find what works best for you. Time is the currency of life. Spend it wisely. By valuing every moment and managing our time effectively, we can achieve our goals, reduce stress, and create a more fulfilling and successful life. Remember, the clock is ticking, so let's make every second count. If you found these insights helpful, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more valuable content. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep making the most of your time.